Hey everybody, Dean Graziosi. Welcome to the Weekly Wisdom. It's an honor and a pleasure to have you back. This week, I want to talk about time. Again, in a totally different way than I probably have done it in the past, because I get hit up so many times through emails and posts on Facebook and deangraziosi.com on, hey Dean, I'd love to do more of what you talk about. I'd love to get in better shape. I'd love to make more money. I'd love to switch my career. I'd love to be a better husband, a better wife, a better father, better mother. But man, there's just not enough time in my life. And what I've seen in so many cases is people are using their time for the wrong things. That's obvious, right? You got that figured out. But there was something I wanted to add, something I really thought about, some advice I gave recently on a live interview I did for a radio station, is what happens in most cases is we don't know where we want to go. You know, I'm big on where you want to go, how you're going to get there, right? We're not crystallized on what our vision is for our future. So let's go over a quick exercise on the board right now. And then I got a cool little thing at the end I want to share with you. So first, this is, what is your ideal outcome for your life, for a year from now, for 5 years from now, for 20 years from now? Tony Robbins has a great saying: people overestimate what they could do in a year and underestimate what they could do in 10 or 20. So what is your vision for yourself? What is your ideal outcome? Nothing, not time, not your direction, the way your feet move, nothing works unless you know where you're going. So many people in life are in a Mercedes or in a Maserati or a Ferrari going fast, but they're not sure where they want to go. They know what they don't want. They don't want certain things, but when you say you don't want and you think what you don't want, what do you get? Well, you get what you don't want, right? It's like you're running on a treadmill and you don't know where you're going rather than walking up a ladder. You ever see someone who's getting a lot done and they're just calm and cool and you're like, wow, I'm busier, I'm faster, because you're doing busy work and you don't really know where you're going. And I don't mean that disrespectfully. I'm just trying to pound this home because I want you to do this today. I want you to, whether it's going through your goals, whether it's if we're here in a year from now and you turn around, it was the best year of your life, what does that look like? If we're here 20 years from now and you turn around and the best 20 years were amazing, what does that look like? Find out your ideal outcome for your vision, for your money, for your love, for your health, right? For your career. What is your ideal vision? Once you have that blueprint, once you know who it is you want to be or where it is you want to go, then time is a lot easier. So, step one, figure out your ideal outcome, the vision of you, your best you, your future. Secondly, I got this little bullseye here. And let's just look at it this way. If joy, love, happiness, confidence, health, vibrancy, passion, if the most you would feel it would be the things that you did in this little circle. When do you feel the most joy? When do you feel like you're the most confident, the most alive, the happiest, passionate, intimate? When do you have just this burning desire to just do more? What are you doing in this category? What are you doing that makes you feel that way? Because I would guarantee, you ready for this? This, when you define what makes you feel this way, is going to align with your vision. It's going to align where you want to go. That's why you feel this way. So if you look at when you do these things, the things that you do to make you feel this way is the most in here. What are the things all the way out here? If this is, you feel it a lot here, less, and the least out here. What are the things you're doing out here that don't align with your end goal, with your ideal outcome, the vision for yourself? You see, we'll all say we're busy, but when I map out, and I'll do this with people in exercise, I'll do it with friends and family, and they'll have things out here that don't have anything to do with their ideal outcome. Even some of them that don't make them happy, don't make them joyful, don't make them more money, but we do it out of habit. There's things that you do like a robot that you do every week of your life that don't push you towards being that better parent, making more money, or the new career. So here's the exercise for the week. I want you to figure out your ideal outcome and your vision. Whether that takes you a day or 2 or 5 days, get it done. Go through some of the exercises that I've taught you over the years. Find out your ideal outcome. Then for a whole week, I want you to write down all the things that you do in a week's time. You could break it down per day. Do it by hour. Yeah, that's a lot of work. This is your life we're talking about, folks. If you can't do something for 3 or 4 days or a week, by the hour to write down what you do, then do you really want a better life, right? So I want you to go through and each hour write down the things that you're doing. Get a yellow pad, put it in your phone, put it in the notes in your iPhone, whatever it is. And then I want you to sit down and analyze how those things that you did each hour, where they fit on the bullseye. Wow, at 5 o'clock each day, I meet my friends and we talk about gossip and how bad our job is, or I get together with buddies at the country club and we talk about how bad employees, I don't know, I'm just making crap up right now. But when you look at that and go, wow, that doesn't make me even actually feel that good. It doesn't do anything for my ideal outcome or my vision. That belongs way out here. And then maybe at 7 o'clock every night, you get to come home and it's time with the family. And it's just this intimate, amazing time that makes you feel good, right? Man, you're like, no, I feel great. I got to do more of that because that fits with my outcome that I want to be this amazing parent and leave a legacy. I need more of that, so put that in here. And when you're done marking where these are and they're labeled, you'll realize you want to get rid of all the stuff that's out here. And all of a sudden, this is where your time is, guys. The time is on the things that you currently do that don't align with this. Now, I know that sounds simple, and most of you could figure all that on your own, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes we get in a pattern, we get in a rut. I don't mean a rut like your life is miserable, but we get in this pattern of doing the same things over and over each day, and we don't realize that a whole bunch of stuff that we don't need to do could go away. You could free time, and then you could fill it with the things that help you on your path to your ideal outcome and your ideal vision for yourself, your family, and the people that you love. That's my lesson for today. A couple quick things. There's a new app called Periscope. And I would love for each and every one of you to go to the App Store, whether it's an iTunes or if you have an Android, go to the App Store and download Periscope. Now, some good friends of mine have been using it. I don't think it's super popular yet, but basically what it is, and I haven't done any live broadcasting yet, but basically you go into Periscope, follow the instructions, get the app, right? I think you have to have a Twitter account, but you can follow the instructions. It'll tell you how to do it. And then find my name and follow me. And in the next month or so, or maybe even less, I'm going to start letting you know when I'm doing things, when I'm filming a new show, when I'm doing something cool, or if I'm at an event, or I'm sitting down with some great people that I think could be so intriguing and full of wisdom and kind of behind the scenes cool stuff. Because with the app, if you get the app, and you follow me, when I go live, you'll get a notification, and literally I hold my phone and it'll be videotaping everything I do live. If I'm hanging out, having lunch with Tony Robbins, or lucky enough to be with Richard Branson, or just exercising and I come up with something really cool that I'd love to share with you, or I have a breakthrough on, oh my God, I've gone to a whole nother level, I gotta share this, I could just click the button, hold it up, and you could see me live. Now, I'm not gonna do it all the time, but I know it's super powerful because I've been watching some of my friends on there, and it's pretty fantastic. So I'm not ready, I'm not broadcasting, I'm not even giving you a date. I'm just saying, go get that app, it's pretty cool, and soon I'll announce some cool things that we'll be doing live. And if you're watching me on deangraziosi.com, you can get my book, Totally Fulfilled, for free, New York Times bestseller, right here on this page. And if you're on iTunes or Facebook or someplace else, just go to deansfreebook.com. That's deansfreebook.com. You can download Totally Fulfilled and one of my real estate books for free. I'm Dean Graziosi. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next week.